Good morning, everyone. I want to elaborate a little bit more about your 32-bar song form before you go out on spring break and compose your piece, right? So what I'm asking for you to do is to make a 64-bar song. So pay attention to the way I talk about the 32-bar song form, and you'll be able to do that with relative ease, okay? Before we get into it, each shape and letter you'll see represents a musical idea. When you're using loops, you must decide how long you want each section to be and the order in which you want each section to appear. This is called your arrangement. Below, or in our document right here, I listed a couple of common song forms that will help you compose. And I want you to use one of these forms listed or one of the forms that you saw in that previous exercise that we did to create your own song. Today, I will go through 3 different 32-bar song forms, and then I will show you how I used one on the next installment of this, okay? So that'll be on Monday. So to get into it, the first idea is what we call an AABA, or a rounded binary. And why we call it a rounded binary is that it starts with an 8-bar musical idea that will be the theme or the chorus. It will then move on to a 16-bar development, meaning the chorus idea will expand and change into maybe the verse, and then it will return back to the same idea, which is the chorus. Okay, very simple song form. If you think about A Clair de Lune, if you think about Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, these are rounded binary forms that we've already experimented with. The second form is a little bit more intricate. It's called the AABA. And the idea here is that you have the song start with the chorus. We're going to call that the A section, and that'll be the theme. Then you take that same idea and you develop it a little bit. So we're calling that A prime. That's what that little tag next to the A means, right? So it's the same 8-bar idea that we had started the song with, but it's just changed it in some kind of way. That could be like one musical measure, right? Then we have the B section of the song, which continues to develop the idea, maybe changes key, changes tonal area. And then we return back to the main theme of the song, the A section. A song that we played that follows this song form is Ode to Joy, right? Bum 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 bum. A. Next part. Bum 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 bum. Right? The change was the 8th measure with the last 2 notes of the melody. The development. Bum 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 ba ba bum 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 ba ba bum 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 bum. It's an idea in the dominant key, so we change tonal area, right? You don't have to know what dominant means, just understand that it's different. And then we return to an 8-bar idea, which is actually an Ode to Joy, the prime, right? Bum 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 bum. So there we go, right? Ode to Joy is the second form. The third one is a little bit more of what we call strophic, meaning composed straight through, going with a different kind of idea. Or we can look at it more as like a common pop song form. It's A, which is a chorus, 4-bar idea. B could be your 8-bar verse. A is a repetition of that chorus. B is repetition of that verse. And then C could be a solo section, could be an extension of the chorus, could be a bridge, could be anything else, could be an outro, could be anything else that you want to do, okay? You can use these forms in different ways, and that's what gets creative about it, right? You can even use this last form, say intro, chorus, verse, so then you move the C over here, and then so you'd be intro, chorus, verse, chorus, and then the same intro again as the outro. So you can just play with these ideas and think about how you want to get creative. On Monday, I'll show you how I used my 32-bar form to create a 3-minute song. Have a great weekend.